By the way, Royce,
Yep.
what do you think of us creating an alternate society to battle the socialists revolving around chili powder?
I am not. I'm not a part of this in any way.
I'm
Yes,
not
you
either.
are.
I'm
Well,
stepping
we're
back.
just trying to get your
I
thoughts.
fucking
thoughts.
disavow.
No, you're a
Are you
by
with the people's
association on
soy?
this stream.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I
Filthy
fucking
If nothing
disavow.
else, okay, it's just
You know,
your
we
thoughts.
we could
That's fine.
always
that big
ban
industry.
we could always ban shipments of chili powder to the socialists
Right.
and bring them to
Okay.
their knees with a
Yeah.
chili powder blockade.
Yeah, but you guys got to
Chili
step your
powder
chili
must
powder
flow.
game up. I heard that conversation. You guys were all talking about like jalapenos and shit, like they were fucking hot.
No. I like pecan and other ones, not jalapenos. Jalapenos are weak.
Yeah, the picante. I think 5 out of the 10 hottest peppers in the world were in my garden last year.
Nice. I
And
want
my
to
wife, and I am
do
not
that.
kidding. And my wife dehydrated them and then made actual chili powders out of them. And then actually
dehydrate
made,
them. Oh man.
she made hot sauces as well as homemade barbecue sauce. She does this brown sugar bourbon barbecue sauce,
Ooh,
but she
that's
uses like
amazing.
some seriously hot pepper. She made this one last
So
year.
she's on team chili powder then.
Oh, dude, she made this one last year because she was like, hey, like, what kind of barbecue sauce do you like? And I was like, my favorite barbecue sauce of all time is a Carolina mustard. Love Carolina mustard barbecue sauce. And
Same
she
here.
made one last year. She made a ghost pepper Carolina mustard that was out of this fucking world. It is bar none the best. And the way that she balanced the flavors too, because she just used a little bit to put the spice in there, and the way she balanced the flavors, my God. It was great.
Nice. You know, there's
Sounds
always
amazing.
something special about being able to eat some like magnificently like from scratch food. It's always the best.
Well, and most of the ingredients were out of my garden, like
Yeah, nice.
for all that stuff. I mean, outside
feel
of like the
proud.
brown sugar that we have to buy at the store, and we do try to get a lot of the local stuff that's grown here locally, though, because we have access to that. So it's awesome.
Right on.
Check.
Now you're making me want to go do some like from scratch cooking later on.
Mark is in the
with
chat.
chili powder.
Fuckity fuck.
Mark, swear jar. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I was pretty bad on Sunday. I was so pissed on Sunday. I apologize for the Sunday stream, guys. I was
No, you're good.
I was a little heated by the time I got onto the stream. I was not in a good mood.
Must have been the wine cooler.
We talking beads of sweat or the house literally burning down?
Cat
Swear
knocking
jar.
over my coffee pot. Like,
Oh, well, it's full.
Oh boy.
no, it wasn't.
Oh,
One,
thank
it was
God.
full, and two, destroyed the coffee maker.
Oh,
Would you
Yeah,
say
took the whole thing off the counter. Tried jumping on the fridge, didn't jump. I just heard scurrying, and I look over just in time to see it wipe out. And then the cat just looks at the ground at what it just did and was like, "Oh, well, that happened," and then walked away. And I almost, it was, that cat came very, very close to a bad day. I was
In
like,
that alternate universe, Kiko man.
Yeah, that's alternate.
yeah, that's all.
is it an
Hold
8
on.
lives cat now?
Namo Keek or Namo
Or
Keck.
mirror universe. Excuse me.
would you say that it was a complete and total catastrophe?
No, I would not say that. I would say that it was my coffee spilling on the ground and I was pissed.
Right
I
now, imagine
just-
if it was Dylan Mulvaney who knocked it over.
Yeah, no.
Oh, we're having such a
Careful what
good
you
stream, and
say.
you brought that
That's-
mental image
that's
up.
a
Say
trap.
that.
That's a
Yeah.
fucking trap.
No,
No,
YouTube's been cracking hard on that guy.
Yeah, no, they have. Roy saying in an Irish accent to calm yourself. Oh, whatever in creation exists without my knowledge exists without my consent. But that statement's factually inaccurate, though, because creation exists under God's knowledge, not my knowledge. And I mean, I don't. Where is that quote from?
What quote?
That's what he brought. Jose brought that up a little bit ago, and
Google it.
I asked, what is that a reference to? Or is he just trying to get us to say words so he can record
Cormac
them?
McCarthy from Blood Meridian.
Oh yeah, he was the guy that kept on bringing up the westerns. Hey, go read my latest story because it's a western. It's released already at worldwithoutend.lore.com. It is a dark sci-fi western. Maji, tell him how good it is. You read it.
It's a dark sci-fi western.
See how amazing that is? It's exactly what I told you it is. Go read it now. It's short. It's like 600 words. 6,000 words. My bad.
Someone
It's not
slap
that
Royce with the Bible, please. No.
Eh.
The cat knocked out for Royce's Bud Light. No, I haven't had Bud Light in a while, which is all right. Actually, my wife went and bought me a bunch of craft beers and stuff the other day. Oh, so good. I had craft beer like all weekend. Oh,
Jose, I'm starting to question whether or not you're right in the head sometimes.
who, me?
Drink that.
No, Jose.
Jose.
He's not. He's not.
Oh God.
Did
No.
the beer actually taste like beer this time, or did it taste like melon, cantaloupe?
It depends on the beer. It
Pineapple.
Really
Does
does.
it? did it
I
taste
will say
like-
that like the
Did it taste
the
fermented or
beers
not?
that I really like, just, and it's, you get into the craft stuff and it's really hard to find just a regular, but the
Yeah.
ones that usually are fairly decent, I found a couple of good ales that are just straight ales that are just out of this world. A couple of good lagers. A lot of people get a little too tart with the lagers. Kolsch's are, if you can get just a regular straight up Kolsch, oh, those are fucking great. My
Guys,
wife
give me a
brought home,
minute. I'll be right back.
my wife brought home supposedly it's brewed in Germany, which, I mean, if it's over here in the US, it's obviously a mass brew, but it was a Pilsner, which people call Bud Light and like Budweiser a lager, but they're actually more close to like a Pilsner.
Pilsner.
With just the
Uh-huh.
consistency. But she brought home a Pils this week in a 4-pack that was just
Yeah.
baller. It
Well,
was
You ever think
really
about
good.
doing reviews on alcohol one of these days? You seem
Yes.
like you'd be into it. And no, maybe you can combine it saying, I like this book. And if you like beer, this would be the
Book and
perfect
beer.
beer
yeah
to read with this book right here. Just tastes right.
No, I've thought about doing
Books and
the,
beer. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, write that down.
That wouldn't work on YouTube. The books and beer wouldn't work on YouTube. 'Cause it's
Rumble.
combining two totally separate things, and YouTube is like,
A
they're just
Rumble
retarded.
special.
Yeah.
the
Oh,
difference-
you're right. You're right. Here, books and wine. That way you
Yeah,
get the
fuck,
one.
I know, right? No, wine gets you in trouble, dude. A buddy of mine, like, because
Red wine.
we started the channel as a Drink with Crazy, and so we'd have political conversations originally, and we
Yeah.
would do like whiskey, wine, beer, like all different kinds of stuff, dude. And we had some seriously potent stuff originally on the stream. And one time we were drinking wine. We're like, fuck it, let's do that all because it's a Drink with Crazy, and let's just drink whatever. My God, dude, and we're not wine drinkers.
You need to know how to
We
handle
finished
your
that
wine.
show. We finished that show because it wasn't live streamed at the time. I don't think we were live streamed, or were we record? I can't remember. Anyway, and we finished that show. We got done, and we were like, "Holy fuck, we're slammed."
Yeah,
I mean,
be careful
like-
with that wine.
Dude, we polished off the bottle in the show, and like we were like, all right, we need to just chill for
Yeah.
that's part of the reason I don't like doing hard alcohol. I know everybody's like, oh, you got to do hard alcohol. I'm like, guys, I don't like getting drunk. I know a lot of people, like, I've got 4 kids, man. They don't need to have a drunk dad. I drink the beers for the flavors. I don't drink soda. I don't drink juices. I drink water, black coffee, unsweetened iced tea, and then I drink beer. And beer is probably the most sweet thing that I drink, just depending on the beer. So, but
sweet tea.
no, I avoid the sugars, man. Sugar is dude, seriously, the sugar industry is worse for you than the tobacco industry. Like the dude, the
I
deaths
agree.
that sugar has led to in this country, and the degenerative brain diseases that sugar has led to in this country, especially once they started doing the high fructose corn syrups and then the aspartame
Right.
and all that. Like, I mean, dude, they are
Well,
straight up evil.
the artificial sweeteners are straight up neurotoxins.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
they're-
Splenda is the scientific word for bleached sugar.
Yeah,
Probably.
it-
That's why
No,
I-
Sucralose.
it is. Look it up. Splenda literally translates to bleached sugar.
There you go. That's actually
So it
why
is-
I take.
well, they
what's
kept
called-
saying it tastes like sugar because it's made from sugar. Yeah, they just chemically strip it of something, and
Yeah. You guys ever tried that stuff? What's it called? Damn it! Now I got the word Splenda stuck in my mouth. Stevia. Stevia.
Yes, I have.
I
It's,
don't.
You
no,
got.
I
You gotta
haven't.
have.
I
a
don't.
taste for it, yeah.
I don't.
It tastes like fake sugar.
I don't.
Yeah, it's literally like you can get it, but it's from a leaf. Like I got a stevia plant, and it tastes like sugar, but it's literally just a plant. You can buy it in stores, but they'll bleach it for you. So if you ever want to try it, make sure you get the actual dried leaf.
See, that's not good though, dude. Like bleached food
Yeah, exactly.
is
exactly.
not
It's
good for you. That's why,
processed
like,
food's terrible in
avoid-
general.
avoid like if you're gonna do if you're like, oh, I'm gonna eat healthier, I'm gonna do like, you know, like one of the meals that is really, really good, if you just like, and if you can meal prep for a week, you do just like rice, black beans, and chicken. Don't do white rice. You've got to do like a brown rice, a whole grain, or something like that. Something that's not bleached and chemically
Wild rice
processed.
tastes better anyway.
I
It
agree.
it just seems that it has more of that savoriness to it.
Yeah.